Ladies and gentlemen, friends, it's a great honour for me to be following on from my good friend Stuart Stevenson and to be here to address this rally and see so many of you here to support freedom for Iran. Over nearly 4 decades of brutal theocratic rule, we all know here that the people of Iran have suffered terribly. From public executions to torture and repression, many Iranians have been living in a state of fear. However, in all the years that have passed since the Shah was overthrown, one year stands out as infamous for its cruelty and for its horror. And that year was, of course, 1988. That was the year in which, as you will all know, within a matter of months, 30,000 political prisoners were executed in such a short period, leaving many bereaved, including some people who are now my constituents in Chipping Barnet in this great city. The lack of justice and the worldwide silence over the 1988 massacre is quite simply scandalous. My fear is that this silence may have emboldened the Iranian regime in its continuation of human rights breaches on a daily basis, and of course maintaining its deadly role in Syria, Iraq and other conflicts. Today we are gathered here 29 years on from the horrific events of 1988, and we should demand justice for the families of those who died in that year. We should target next year, the 30th anniversary, as the year when those families will finally receive answers. I believe the UN has an important role to play here. I'd urge them to initiate an investigation to deliver answers for the families who've been bereaved. People need to know where their loved ones are buried. They must be told who is believed to have carried out the killings, and an action plan should be put in place to bring those individuals to justice. Only 2 months ago, Amnesty International warned that the desecration of a mass grave would destroy vital forensic evidence. Every day that passes makes it more difficult for any investigation to succeed in establishing what really happened. Further delay could mean the world loses its final opportunity to do this, as more evidence is destroyed. So I call on our government here in the UK to condemn the 1988 massacre and to call for an independent investigation of what happened. It's quite simply shocking that key figures who masterminded the massacre continue to play significant roles in the Iranian government. I believe that the UN should condemn the treatment of political prisoners in Iran. The UN should demand the immediate release of people detained in Iran whose only supposed crime is that they've asked for the kind of freedom that so many around the world enjoy, including we here in this country. In conclusion, 30 years on from the terrible events of 1988, we should demand that 2018 is the year when justice starts to be delivered. And that is a message that I will take to Parliament and to our government here in the United Kingdom and to whomever will listen. Thank you for taking time to listen to me today.